YouTube, what the business is, man. Welcome back to another reaction episode with your boy. I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. Today, we're going to react to my boy John Morant. I seen he did his media day. You know, my guy got traded to the Trailblazers from Memphis, so hopefully this is a good fit for bro and all that good. You feel me? But, yeah, let's get into it. No doubt.
Can you explain the origins of Beneath No One and why it means so much to you?
It was just something my mom always told me when I was younger. Obviously, I was, under-recruited, so it was some type of motivation and confidence, like going into, anything I was doing. So.
And did that play a role in your jersey selection?
Yeah, that's the first thing she texted me.
Yeah.
And she texted just how I was like that, like put the number 1 under it. So.
Were you offered 12?
Yeah, at first, and then, it talks through.
Oh, yeah, he's not going to be wearing the number 12.
Other plans for it, so I honored it.
Number 1.
So how do you feel about getting a fresh start, new organization, and just what are your thoughts on being in Portland now?
Super really excited. Obviously excited to be in Portland, ready to get started there. Definitely, grateful for my time in Memphis. That'll always be home for me. But yeah,
trying to
time to get to work now.
How do you feel about how it all played out, in the end? It was pretty public. What did you make of how the process went from January until you eventually be traded?
I was just grateful for, all of it. Obviously, it was things I learned, through that process. Obviously, understanding that, it's a business and, they decided, what they wanted to do for their organization. And, now it's, my time, here in Portland. So my focus, during that time, after the season was just make sure I was in shape and working to, be ready for, wherever I was going. And I was here.
You feel like you need a new start?
Do I feel like I need a new start? I mean, I love it. Happy for it.
Yeah. Why?
Get to, start fresh, like you said. New home, new team, new organization. I get to show, the fans in Portland, a different job. So it's like starting all over again.
What is a different job in your mind?
A different job?
Yeah, what does that mean?
It's a lot. I feel like over the years I've grown a lot. I learned a lot. Mindset changed. Go into things differently now. So I just feel like a more mature and just ready to work job.
Have you reflected much and would you do anything different?
I'm actually just reflecting now. It's my first time actually feel like it's actually setting in, but
y'all see the path they got y'all on, though. You feel me?
How do you see your fit on the court? They have a lot of other guards that are kind of play a lot on ball. Dame, Drew, Scoot, Danny also plays. How do you kind of see your on-court fit going with this team?
I love it. I feel like all those guys you named probably will most likely unlock, new parts of my game, and I feel like I can do the same for them. I don't feel like it'll be a problem, having us on the floor,
Sacramento,
making sure minutes match or anything. I feel like we all very unselfish, and the ultimate goal is to win.
You feel me? Shit like that. He'll go to all the outskirts teams.
Starter, come off the bench.
I don't.
The league not gonna let him go to no major shit.
A change of scenery, and that comes up a lot in just sports in general. That guys can benefit from a change of scenery.
Fuck
what is it
around
that
to
you're
go
most
to
looking
Chicago.
forward to about just being in a different place?
If he do go to a major city,
just to feel, the love once I get there. Obviously, and obviously I go to Portland, during the summers for Nike, but this is different from that. So just feeling the love from them, the comfort from them, and I felt that, already. And then going and just proving myself all over again. Obviously, I got, new faces, but still got to go be the same job.
You mentioned the Nike part. What else do you know about Portland just from your trips there over the years?
The rain, man. It rained a lot. Actually, took fishing in the rain with me. So that's one thing I know for sure. But I feel like it's a very quiet spot. It's nice. I don't know if y'all pay attention to me lately, but I've been kind of into nature, so I feel like that's a bonus for me also.
Drop a comment down below. Let me know if Portland is a nice
I'm not
place to go,
hiking now,
man.
but I can go walking, ride a bike. I've been kayaking lately, so.
What spurred that?
just being grateful for, being alive, for, the things I do have, my family, and
not just for job,
to
but
now
for the
have
league
a fresh start.
I feel like the
just
big
mind
threes
clear.
across the league
Like
is
how
really
do you
going to
reach
change
that
shit
point,
up.
that inflection point?
That's why I'm on some shit like,
I'm going to start appreciating
nigga might have a
things.
new favorite team next year.
What triggered that?
Maybe not favorite team, but a new team that I
it was
pay
just
attention to.
if I wanted to try new things.
I'm gonna be a Lakers fan forever.
That's why I say my support system.
Outside of the
we
Lakers,
always
I'm
try
gonna
to
start
find new
watching
ways to
people,
just make sure everybody's
For sure
good,
gonna
do
tap
something
into
new,
that
help with the
Minnesota.
mental. Because everybody, go through things
they
no matter,
should
who you
be
are.
fire next year. I ain't gonna
we
lie.
try to do that together to
the
have
Spurs
a
gonna be
day where we
fire.
just
The Knicks
can
gonna
relax
try to be
and
hot.
just feel free
I ain't
and
fucking
you
with
can
the Knicks. I
reflect
ain't gonna lie. I
on
feel like they
whatever
got
you
lucky.
want.
They ain't gonna come
With a
back
chip on your
next
shoulder
year.
throughout your career. Do you
They're gonna
think
make it to the playoffs. They ain't gonna win that
change of
motherfucker, though.
scenery in the trade will add to that chip?
OKC, they ain't gonna come back
You'll
to
see.
the championship next couple of
Did you
years.
hear from people with the organization after the trade, the Grizzlies organization or
I
Grizzlies
don't know. I
fans?
feel
What
like
was
the league is
respect?
switching up, man.
What did you hear from the Grizzlies organization after the
still
trade?
waiting
Or
to see
Grizzlies
where
players
LeBron
or
finna
Grizzlies
go.
fans? Like, what was the response from Memphis, given how long you were there and how popular you were?
It was all love. I feel like
LeBron fuck
obviously
around,
it's
go to
some that
Minnesota,
might
play with LaMelo
say
and,
bad things, whatever about me, but I
AD.
don't look at it as hate or
That should be
anything. I
nasty.
just feel like it's
If you go to the Spurs,
tough
that would be
love
nasty,
to
too.
a family member, as I would say. I feel like I have family members that do the same thing. So I love Memphis. I love the fans. I love the organization, my teammates. I feel like everybody that I was real connected with obviously reached out after the trade, and they all just wished me the best, and it was the same, for me.
So much of your story lately has been injuries and your inability to play. How does your body feel now, and what does that feel like for you?
My body feels great. Obviously, I really don't, look in that too much. I just know what I gotta, go out and do, this upcoming season.
How much do you pay attention to things that people say about you online? And has your approach to whether you pay attention to that stuff or not changed
They
over
was
time?
talking about how Ja might not be
early in my career, I used
explosive as
to
he
see
once
it a lot.
used to.
Sometimes I used to reply.
They feel like he's
all the time I used to reply.
deteriorating in terms
Then as,
in terms of
years went on, I would
explosiveness,
still see it. Sometimes
I
I
don't
don't
know.
reply. And then,
don't
now
know.
I just feel like I'm at a
it depends
a
on
point
what
in
type
my
of
life,
dynamic
too.
him and Dame got.
I'm used to
You
it.
feel me? If
I just
they
read
put
some of
Ja-
the stuff, and if I feel like I want to comment
They put
or
Ja at the
something, I
two?
just do it, direct.
he may
Dr.
be a little bit
Dillon
more
last night, and he
explosive.
said you're the
I
ultimate
don't think they're
teammate.
gonna put Ja at the
What do
two.
you
I
think
they're
goes
gonna put
into being
Dame
a
at the
good
two.
teammate?
And let Ja
I feel
bring
like
the ball up.
everything. Obviously, it starts at the
Dame
top,
not finna
being
come
a
off the
leader.
bench.
So that's
Neither is
going
this nigga.
on and off the court.
You feel me?
And then the things, you do for your teammates while you're out there on the floor and off the court. If you make them feel like they're welcome, love, make them feel comfortable, continue to instill confidence out
The
there,
Wizards may be
while we're on the
cold
floor
too if
together.
fucking AD stay there.
As you build that bond, you become
AD
closer, and
and,
that's a connection, you can't break.
I've seen you
Trae
interact
Young.
with a lot of your teammates already. Tell
shit
me
might
what
be
you've learned
cold.
about some of them.
They rage bait a lot. They rage bait a lot for sure. They just, I feel like it's just to turn a competitive, edge to us. So Denny definitely number one, but he for sure like rage bait people to try to make you respond, get you mad. So when we have to play or something, you have an edge already.
Is this on the court or just in?
Nah, just amongst each other. Yeah, just amongst each other.
John, just in these few minutes we've been talking to you, you've said that you want to show a new job, but then you've also referenced same old job, the same job, I think you said. What part needs to be the same and what part needs to be new in your mind as you kind of enter this chapter?
Just staying more focused and, what's the most important thing. Not worrying about, none of the outside stuff. Obviously, I'm in a new place now, so, everything that was a problem or was said now that was in Memphis, it shouldn't matter to me no more. My focus is Portland.
Is it weird to look back at those teams that played in the playoffs, the team that beat the Timberwolves, and there's not one player left on that team? Do you?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, you see as the pick go that they kept posting every player who kept leaving. But
This could be a playoff team,
I feel like we all still connected. So, outside
If Dame come
of
back
that,
healthy,
I feel like it's no
Ja
different
stay
for us.
healthy,
But definitely with some good
they get
years.
a big
What is the
man
biggest misconception you'd like cleared up
or
about you?
a power
Say it again.
forward.
What is the biggest misconception you'd like
It could
cleared
be
up about you?
nasty.
That I would like cleared up.
Yeah.
They could.
I think you know the answer to that.
No, what?
My image.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel like you are perceived?
A bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And who are you?
I'm Ja.
Do you think any of that? Do you think any of the perception of you that's out there? Do you think any of that is self-created, or any of that is just kind of?
I mean, obviously, I've done, you know, what I've done in the past, but it's been addressed and handled already. So I don't see why, you know, years later, that's still the topic when nothing happened since, you know. And I feel like if I was that guy, y'all wouldn't be talking to me now. I wouldn't be here. So.
You did build up a big fan base, regardless of all that, in Memphis. And
that's family.
What can you take from that in trying to introduce yourself and become an endeared player in Portland?
I feel like most Portland fans obviously seen me, but I feel like once I get there and, you know, get to connect with them and they actually, you know, get to see Ja in person and see how I move, operate, like talk, engage with everybody, that, you know, I would get that same love that, you know, I got in Memphis, if not more.
Do you know any of the guys on the team currently? Do you know any of them from before? Do you have any relationship with them? Do you ever cross paths with like Dame or Drew or any of those guys before?
I mean, obviously I know him for playing against him.
Drew
like if you asking if I hung with him off the court or anything, nah. Like
I think Drew,
I haven't hung with none of them off the court.
He a championship player. He the only
connected
one on
with
the
in
team
particular since you got here and got around the team?
All the guys that you see me with last night.
Were you surprised it was Portland?
And Drew,
They traded for you. I think a lot of people outside
gonna be their best defender.
Portland, but they kind of came out of left field.
I don't see nobody else on their roster.
Honestly, I was surprised with any team that popped up. I didn't know. So.
You don't really see nobody else on their roster.
Statistically, 10 times
really
safer in the cities we serve.
Real,
not because humans aren't.
But yeah, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. No doubt.